Yeah,
There's been a few, but yeah. In fact, I think we have that
Still
meme.
funny.
There was
coming up in
one
a
that
second.
said, my wife wants to divorce me, change her mind.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that.
the one I got. It.
They're all good. I can't get it. Yeah, so I don't know what the thing about like my kids' lives are in danger he's doing. Weird.
Issue is, and this is something that I've kept private for likely far too long.
Piece of shit internet.
Many other people knew about this behind the scenes. Some, not all, but some of them in positions of power, influence, leverage, knew of this. They also knew that the safety of my children included keeping it private. So if
Again, what are we talking about? This man's living in like an episode of 24. Put the kids in the bunker. The terrorists know we're getting divorced. I don't know what you're talking about. How could they be in danger?
familiar with the idea of extortion, then you know the feeling well.
Now this is a big claim, right? He's saying he's been extorted with this information that he's getting the divorce. It doesn't seem like enough information to extort someone. You know, it's like, okay, tell people I'm getting divorced.
These threats were so thinly veiled that I'm frankly surprised you didn't all guess immediately.
I have one kill, what the fuck?
Crash cut to Miss Candy Owen.
My queen.
Another vile hate nasty person.
But somehow comes out of this looking way more sane than Crowder.
Actually, I agree.
Yeah, I thought her response to this, I was like nodding along with her the whole time.
I think they're both. I think she is despicable.
Yeah, no,
like she is so gnarly. But the fact that now they're just fighting amongst each other, they're both just the worst. And I love that they're fighting each other. You know, they say thick as thieves, and they're just scumbags, and they just got caught in each other's scumbaggery.
Scumbag
And we
Kerry.
saw this clip of Candy talking about the Crowder situation when he exposed Daily Wire for only offering him $50 million a year. Or was it $50 million over 3 years?
50 million over some period of time, I forget.
Yes, that meager, pathetic offer.
Slave wages.
Slave wages, I believe he called it.
Yeah.
She said this.
King has a lot going on. That's the best way to say. He has a lot going on, and that should be clear because people don't do stuff like this if there's not a lot going on in their lives. I would like to implore my audience and everybody that is paying attention to the situation not to condemn him, but to pray for him. Sometimes people need a prayer.
That did not work, by the way. Unlike most times, where praying is very effective.
When he said that this was so thinly veiled, I'm surprised you all didn't guess it. I remember when we watched that, we did have a guest based off of that, and it wasn't that.
I didn't know. I
It
didn't
seemed
know
like she was.
something worse.
Well, I wouldn't say worse. I thought she was gonna out him.
That's way worse.
I mean, in their world, it's way worse.
Yeah, that's way worse. I agree, but I will say that Candy is a demon for this. Like putting this out there, like, "Hey, dude, I know you're getting divorced, and I'm gonna tell." I mean, she was kind of doing that, but it's not, you know.
But this was in the midst of their whole crazy contract.
I know, but
and everything.
this was demonic. I felt, even for her to do this, but they're both scumbags.
Yeah.
People need a scripture. You know, Stephen purports to be a Christian. I am unsure at this moment if it is my place to say more than that.
It's definitely not. It's 100% not your place.
Sure, yeah.
This man hasn't even talked about it publicly.
What the
but
fuck?
you know what? That's it. You know,
What the fuck was that? What in the heaven hells was
on
that?
the internet. What did you expect?
Yeah, Candace, if you're thinking about telling us, I mean,
Candy.
you may as well just tell us.
Girl, you know we're good. We're
Yeah,
besties
we'll
like
keep the
that.
secret. We'll keep the secret.
My movements precise.
You know, maybe if I feel in further defense, some things should be said, or maybe if I feel that the public has a right to understand certain circumstances.
It's none of her business. It's so pointless. But again, she's not extorting. She's just being a little catty. She's just being Candy Owens. She's a nasty scumbag. And what do you expect, Steven? Making that dumbass looking face. But now he's trying to turn... What's he doing here? He's turning this divorce announcement where he goes, my kids are in danger. I don't want to turn this into anything at all. He's pivoting into like a chapter 2 of Daily Wire, where Candace Owen apparently is extorting, which is a crime.
They test my patience.
I find that interesting.
You think it was yours?
Well, my children have a right to privacy. Now, some other issues have been, or I should say, inferences have been more.
And if only the leprechaun was there to back him up, I feel like this would be going.
I want time. As I guard the temple.
So the leprechaun, as we call him, Dave, so he got booted, or no, he left because he was getting a shitty deal. He did a full tell-all, just spewing all the tea. Like, he hates Steven, apparently, and has. And he went on a show.
I mean, he was being somewhat diplomatic throughout it. He kept saying, he likes Steven or whatever.
Dude,
you can read between the lines, so he's like, fuck this guy.
So we're going to do that one next. So this is like a whole Steven Crowder bonanza. Hila says no comment.
No, like literally, she just donated $10. And
just $10, Hila?
Yeah.
No comment?
Do I choose this path?
More pernicious behind the scenes with demands and threats to use this information that they believe would be so publicly embarrassing to me and my wife in a difficult time that it could be used, knowingly putting my children in harm's way. So
again, I don't. What he's trying to say that Candy, he's trying to get his point.
He seems to be implying that they knew about his divorce, and when all of the beef was going on, because he mentioned behind the scenes, I feel like the implication there is they said something to him behind the scenes that if you don't back off, we're going to close your divorce. That's what I think the full...
Well, he was kind of saying that.
Yeah, but the extortion would have to come with some sort of thing not public. Like, the veiled threat or whatever is one thing, but for him to claim, like, they were extorting you with this information, there would have to be some sort of communication where it's like, if you don't shut the fuck up,
I feel like
exposed you.
I feel like that didn't happen.
I mean, all these people suck so much, who's to say?
I think at any
as
rate,
we'll see, Candy addresses that specifically, and she makes it sound like, of course, that didn't fucking happen.
Admiral Bulldog is right. This fucking... the Trouble's first item is way too OP, yes, I have to be honest.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard from Hila. That means the world.
And then she donated again and said, the first one I did the boomer thing, sorry.
That's what I imagined happened. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. So generous, my beautiful wife.
Elle Fanning.
Incredible. Isn't she the best, folks? My wife. Ah, it's so good to be married to my wife. I can't wait to go see my wife later. Oh, I'm sorry, Steven. I didn't mean to offend you. I was a little insensitive. Yeah, so, I am married. Tim Pool, not married. Who's Alpha? Do the fucking math, you shitbags.
You know what the problem is, though? That's not me.
Nope, and that's what Steven said too. That's not me.
It's the boss boy.
It's the ball.
Those self-styled Christians, conservatives, and
Oh my god, I swear that I pressed W. Why I was not being able?
I don't want to get into
Probably this, but I was pressing W, I swear.
To address this or want to address this. If you're asking yourself, hey, did X person or did Y person know? The answer is likely yes, which will be made alarmingly clear as this process of discovery continues.
Just like that.
So is that a reference to a lawsuit?
Yeah, I think that is a threat of a lawsuit right there.
It sounds almost like he's already filed it the way he said it, but I think Candy was mentioned.
Yeah, I remember Crowder has a history of mentioning lawsuits that don't exist. Remember he was suing YouTube as well.
Right. That's never happened. There was no lawsuit.
There was like a big announcement too, where he made like a big to-do about it. Like,
yeah,
as of today, we are suing YouTube.
And I think they just crowdfunded a bunch of money on it too.
Possible.
But I'm pretty sure that I think I even asked someone at YouTube. Was like, hey, did this ever happen? Or no, well, it's all public info.
Yeah, we like searched for it.
Our lawyers couldn't find anything.
And it also, by the way, makes me that much more appreciative of those who did know about this and in understanding the best interests of my family.
This red thing on top of me looks like another, like, he looks like,
sincerely, I appreciate it. Won't forget it.
He looks like an enemy is there.
She didn't even say it. She just kind of, you know.
Again, I didn't. My mind didn't go to divorce.
Nope.
With that thing, though.
Nope. We all thought you were just gay, dude.
Right. Like
everybody just thought that. Although one might lead to the other. We'll see.
It's pretty simple. I loved a woman so much that I married her. A woman who, despite all of this, I still love as the mother of my children. And she wanted something else for her life. That's not my choice. She simply wanted out, and the law says that that's how it works.
Again, do you not understand how psychotic you sound right now?
Really don't.
My wife wanted out. And so, who am I to force someone to stay in a relationship? No. The law invoked exit, but she can leave me.
Oh, you piece of shit.
The natural strike.
It's unreal, in fact.
Now, of course, look, I get it. There are multiple sides to every story, but one thing that is undeniable, in this case, that it's no one's fault but my own, in that I picked wrong, and that...
Poor idiot.
That's disgusting. No, maybe you just didn't treat her well enough.
Yeah.
I thought I was picking a woman who would sit down and shut up and be in the kitchen and take care of the kids.
Turns out I picked a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
With purpose.
Oh, what? You want a divorce? Well, did you check the state law to see if that's even legal?
Wait, it is in all 50 states since 1970. Fuck.
That's true. Yeah. If he's ever to get married again, he's gonna need to start building some kind of dungeon underground or something to restrain. Or possibly just moving to ISIS.
Yeah, I was gonna say Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia could suit your needs.
They don't have as many rights there, so it might align with your beliefs.
Where's ISIS these days?
Manual relocation.
They are. Yeah, I don't know.
Al Qaeda probably. Taliban's probably down with that.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Those are some ISIS videos.
There's one right in front of me. His name's Steven Crowder.
It won't keep for
What's the
not
difference?
quite as slow.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just FOMO. Yeah.
That's certainly the fault of my children.
Getting mad ISIS FOMO right now.
ICE is all about the FOMO.
And I will say that what's in the best interest of my children is not internet drama, speculation, certainly not blatant or veiled shakedowns or dragging their father or mother. And I can't be clear on that, or their mother through the mother.
I did not see his dagger, dude. I did not see his dagger.
Making the right choice.
She's good on this one. She's good on this.
I did not see his dagger. I thought he was very stupid or
I
something.
hope she goes and starts dating like a hardcore player, you know what I mean? That'd be awesome. Find a new love. Someone who's willing to go down on her. You know,
Right.
this new guy doesn't think vaginas are icky and gross.
Exactly.
I bet her new boyfriend won't even make her put a bag over her head and talk in a low voice.
Right. They can get rid of the sheet with the hole.
Cheat with the hole.
Yeah, you don't need that
That's
anymore.
gonna make a big difference for her love life. By the way, here's Hila donating to the Well,
I love that. Yes, girl, self-love.
It's a $3 donation to YouTube.
I was gonna
That's
say
it.
there needs to be a third person there in between that's taking a little 30% tax.
although wait, she's on an iPhone too. What does that mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Moving without travel.
Oh, because they take a cut as well, right?
Wait,
Does
do
that-
your iTunes even allow that?
I think. I mean,
they didn't for a while. I think you can donate from an iPhone now. I think they.
You think they worked it out?
Anyone who tries it.
I'm looking into it. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
Now
you remember, right?
Yeah,
oh, she's probably on the computer.
No mortal head
Moving on.
I'm no longer going to pacify, capitulate, or sidestep because I love them a whole lot more than I love you. And I will continue to do whatever is necessary to protect my children. Discussing a divorce any further on social media or on this show or in any public space is not what's best for them.
Yeah, but so then why did you, in your video, levy this attack against Candy Owens, who is one of the most volatile people on the internet? Like, of course she's gonna come back and cause a big drama. So, like, if that's true, then why did you do this with Candy? Friends with Candy? Remember that show?
What? Strangers. Oh, you're thinking Strangers with Candy. It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Strangers with Candy. That's me and her.
Stop. We love.
You don't like Candy?
Call it a premonition. I do not like it.
Why are you showing that?
Go on, do something.
With purpose.
Respond.
I don't
know what you're talking about.
He's turning it around on you.
Go on. Pick one.
F tier, easy.
Okay, there you go.
I donated. It worked fine.
All right.
And okay, interesting. And did it charge?
BK Breaking is kind of has brains somehow.
Apple's just taking an extra cut. That's all that means.
A secret cut. But then what the fuck? Then you get like $2.
Yep.
From a $5 donation.
Pretty sure that's how it works.
No.
Wow, that's crazy. That can't be true.
No, I'm almost certain that that's true. Apple, any app that you downloaded through the Apple App Store, they get a cut. That's part of it. If you want to be on their App Store, you gotta play by their rules.
But I do think there's a chance that Google negotiated something with them because it wasn't on the iPhone for a long time. And YouTube, Google has that clout, I feel like.
I guess Google is probably one of the few that can.
Because usually when you buy stuff from Apple, I've noticed it's more expensive to cover their fee.
Do you think
Right. Yeah, maybe they did arrange something.
It's just too depressing to think about others.
Okay. It makes you happy.
It says however, the fee doesn't apply to free apps. Usually 30% for in-app purchases, but the fee doesn't apply to free apps.
Oh. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because they did it for Cameo, right? They take 30% from Cameo.
Right.
Exactly.
But is Cameo a free?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, but they're really
Doing this through the proper legal avenues and channels available as a matter of record in which I have more than full confidence. So I'd ask that you understand the need for and respect our privacy in what is obviously a pretty tough time. And I hope that none of this has to go any further than that.
Well, then why did you fucking threaten Candace Owens, the psychoest person on the internet, dummy?
With purpose.
Like, it was so stupid. Just move on, dude. But okay, he wanted to go there. I feel terrible for him, man. He's going through so much.
Could it be otherwise?
Here's a more accurate update to this.
Must be a
Taking their little tax.
Yeah.
Little tax gnome. Love that.
All right, so moving on. Now, right after Stevie Boy drops this, he goes to Twitter and he posts a video of, he says, this is the straightest thing I've seen all day. And he posts two, I think, gay dudes having a lovey-dovey moment.
I think one is trans, actually.
Okay. And so I guess this is what's on his mind now that he's single.
I don't know what the point was here.
I don't get it.
Does anybody have any thoughts on it?
And he says, this is the straightest thing I've seen all day. Does that include when you look in the mirror? Because you gay, boy. That means
Yeah, so giving each other our hormones. I think they're both trans.
Oh, okay. Giving each other our hormones. Okay, I didn't know that. So they're trans. So, okay, great. They're bonding. They're having... Steven just wants people to bully these
which is like, yeah, at least they're together.
Look at how happy they are together.
more than anything you have, Steven.
Yeah.
That's why he said.
Exactly, 100%.
Why?
He's like, why didn't mine work? But that works.
Right.
This is so stupid. Maybe because they're nice to each other.
Right.
Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, I didn't see his reaction part. Play it.
I'm serious. Most supposed to just say, yeah, isn't that beautiful? What's beautiful about injecting your spouse with a hormone that's foreign to their body?
What does it matter, dude? You haven't died before. You do that all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, what's beautiful about a single loser-ass, divorced, fucking bitch-ass, closeted, freaking demon? What's cute about that?
It seems promised.
Whatever's being injected, if they're a man and it's estrogen, it's bad. If they're a woman and it's testosterone, who knows, possibly cancer, definitely some right.
What are you, a doctor?
A girl that became a guy and a guy that became a girl.
I can't correct you because...
Embrace my preferred.
I don't know. Yeah, nobody's...
What a guy. So right as he's announced his divorce, and we all speculated it was because he was closeted. He goes straight to Twitter to be like, nope, no, dude, I hate gay people. Gay and trans people are icky and gross. Are you overcompensating, Monster Stevie boy? Yeah, so, let's see. The divorce proceedings started in December 2021. Candace Owen
The player shaker.
has responded to Steven. Of course she would, right? I mean, how could she not?
Familiar.
And here it is.
All doors open. The enemy strikes.
With the idea of extortion, then you know the feeling well. Now, some of these threats were so thinly veiled that I'm frankly surprised you didn't all guess immediately.
Things should be said, or maybe if I feel that the public has a right to understand certain circumstances.
All my children have a right to privacy.
He even sent me a retrospectively very flirty message thereafter on Instagram about
Very
how
flirty.
on election night, even though I didn't respond to it.
Drop those receipts, girl.
Please,
I'm
let me
obsessed
see
with
the
that.
DMs.
Let me know more.
I need those DMs now.
You gotta get her in here. Tea time.
Manual relocation.
That'd be the funniest friend of the show ever to make.
Yeah, I don't think
Maybe we can win her over.
Don't think that's happening.
Maybe I could pay whatever Daily Wire's paying her. Maybe I can double it. Give her a show over here. Yeah, right.
New member of the crew,
probably-
Candace Owen.
She's probably making like $10 million a year.
Yeah, and nobody watches her show either.
Your life
Crowder's Instagram account, and I looked to see, and it turned out that she didn't follow Steven Crowder, and that Steven Crowder didn't follow her. He didn't follow anybody in her family, and she wasn't following anyone.
So
I'm sorry, that is me. I do that shit all the time. Sorry.
Look for people to follow.
So she's making a valid point. She says, "Look, I didn't know you were divorced. You guys stopped following each other on Instagram. I mean, you know, what does that mean? You know? Although she was talking so confidently about it.
That's how people learn that people break up. They check, and then they're given an answer.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, the point we're out there, Stevie boys. The point, okay? You're not special. Nobody cares about you. Tasty, particular loser, idiot.
Anybody in his family. That was my aha moment. Clearly, there was some sort of a separation. Now, I will not take that lightly, okay? I am not Hillary Crowder. I am not anybody in his family. I am not going to take somebody going onto his platform and alleging that I either harassed, threatened, or did anything that would put his children at risk. That is very serious stuff that he is saying.
I mean, she's not wrong.
This is why I was saying, I was like nodding along. Like, what? Like,
he is not wrong at all. This man straight up implied that she wanted to hurt, I mean, in a way, hurt his kid, like physically.
yeah, he emphasized physical safety 3 times.
And so what I did this morning after this clip was sent to me is I contacted a defamation lawyer, and I am sending Steven Crowder a cease and desist, and I'm going to demand a full-throated retraction to the idea that Candace Owens threatened him or extorted him. And that, it seems to me...
Yeah, I mean, minus if he just has an email from her saying, you don't do this and this, there's no way she, like, actually extorted him. I don't think that's right.
Steven, that you really, for whatever reason, want to insert me into this narrative. Like,
you know what? And
something about...
I feel like if he had that, he would have shared that. Because he's already... We know that he records his phone calls, and we know that he's willing to leak private conversations. If you had that, why wouldn't you share that? Because now the information's out, so there's nothing to lose, right? Like, you are telling the world that you're getting divorced. So if you have evidence of somebody trying to blackmail you, they no longer have the leverage. Why not just share that? And we know that he will. So I think it's bullshit.
Yeah. It seems to me, Steven, that you really, for whatever reason, want to insert me into this narrative. Like, there is just something about me that you are hyper-focused on. And so I want to help you a bit, and really I want to help your wife, because you essentially just use your platform. Millions of people have access to your platform. She doesn't have the same. To insult her. I think you picked the wrong woman.
Okay, girl, pop off, Candy.
Why is she based right now?
Okay, girl. Snapping for you, girl.
Literally.
We love her now.
Love her now.
Tomorrow we'll hate her.
Tomorrow we'll hate her.
We like her.
Okay, so here's what I would like to do. I would like to invite Hillary Crowder onto my platform.
Let's fucking go.
It's funny.
Let me get my popcorn.
She's obviously not going to take the opportunity, but it is a funny jab. Dude, there's no way.
Yeah, I don't think there is a way.
That would be way too good to be true. But it is very fun. She's really good at getting under people.
Daily Wire has paid for your divorce.
That's true. They have crazy
come
money.
on our show. Like, I'm sure they gladly do.
You know what? That's fire. That's a good idea.
Kids to insult her. They would be picked
S game.
and I find that to be really despicable.
Good for you.
Which is weird. I didn't expect a win in this game.
And to talk about what's actually going on.
Love her for that.
Please accept the invitation, please.
But yeah, I mean, Candy's not wrong on this one. That was... She's right. I mean, there was no need for you to bring her up in your video.
There really wasn't. Like, just, you know, this information came out, and so he felt the need to address it. I guess on the show, frankly, he could have just put out a statement. You know, unfortunately, my wife and I are being divorced. It's not my choice, yada yada. You know what I mean? But he decided to do it on video.
Oh,
and then, yeah, just like she said, just for some reason rope her into the conversation. It's like, wasn't needed.
And at the same time being like, I don't want to talk about this, I just want it to go away in the interest of my kids. And then you're doing something that's obviously going to provoke further drama. You know what I'm saying? There's some donos I want to read. Midas Touch? Just as Midas Touch? Oh, AI music videos are getting insane. Search DSL Ready Set Go. Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna play one more. ¿Por qué te dejo? Porque mi internet de mierda se iba a la concha de su madre, weón. Mi internet de mierda se estaba que iba a cada rato, weón. Y no podía ni streamear. Hasta esta mierda se me cortaba, no sé, tuve que reiniciar el router. A veces se pone así, weón. ¿Y tú quién eras? Dre, Dr. Dre.
I'm in your walls, Ben. Nick Clark says, much like Ethan.
Oh, pero ¿quién fue? Porque yo me desconecté un ratazo y un weón jugó con mi héroe y me consiguió una kill y todo. ¿A quién fue, weón? Creo que quien nos carrió, la verdad es que me carrearon, weón. La verdad es que me carrearon, weón. Necesito darle like a todo mundo porque me carrearon. A ti, a este sobre todo. Fácil eres tú weón. Porque me carrearon mal, weón. Yo, la muerta, ¿ves? Ya decía yo. Porque la muerta sabía jugar. La muerta quedó en MVP. Se nota que tú carreaste, weón. Porque mira, 16-1, weón. Obvio, weón. Y yo también... El Shaker, ni puta idea. Yo lo muteé, weón. Porque ni bien escuché una palabra de lo que el weón está diciendo, puta, lo muteé en one, weón. Porque así la firme, mira, weón, yo he dejado de jugar Dota, mira, weón. Yo he dejado de jugar Dota desde septiembre, weón, desde 2022, weón. Y recién estoy volviendo a jugar Dota porque me han dicho que juegue, weón, porque está chévere, no sé, sus mierdas. Y sí, está cambiado, el Dota ha cambiado, ¿ah? Pero puta, yo me acuerdo que dejé de jugar Dota por gente como el Shaker, pues, weón. Ni bien hablan, puta, los muteo, weón, me llega el pincho, weón. Pero tú jugaste bien, weón, te mereces tu like. Bien jugado, perro.
The soul. I'll let you be Team Blue. I don't want that. I don't want that comparison.
I wonder if there's another one out there that's a
better
fit.
one.
Some curly-headed conservative grifter that matches up with your whole vibe.
Jim Brewer.
Oh God.
5 seconds.
Anyway, funny stuff. Moving on. There's a lot more to get to actually. There's all kinds of little wrinkles in here. Here's a bunch of memes of people dunking on Crowder. All of them just fantastic. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon. My wife is gone. And again, his wife left him.
Right.
Which is pathetic and sad.
My wife went out for pizza without me.
Even worse, man. She went for pizza and never came back, quartering. My wife is leaving me. Change her mind. Please, I'm begging you. This man was out here arguing with college students while his wife was like...
out the door.
She was like, I fucking can't stand this dude. I need a divorce.
Oh no, people are saying you're... Oh no,
Go ahead, you can say it.
There's a consensus on who your mirror universe is.
It's okay, go ahead.
It's Jeremy.
No, it's not. It's not Jeremy.
Everyone's saying quartering. There's a lot of quartering in the chat.
That's.
I'm so sorry. I'm not happy about being Tim Pool.
I'd rather be Tim Pool than
But I'm just trying to be real about it, right?
I would rather be Tim Pool than quartering. Anybody but Jeremy. Jeremy's a fucking... That man shits and pisses on the floor of his own house.
I feel like his heart on the inside.
Softy.
He's a softy.
Ordering is a low IQ inbred loser.
I need to believe that.
That's how I feel about him. Say that again.
Look, I'm 40. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. I'm fat.
I do feel that. I feel
the ordering is a low IQ inbred loser.
That was the title of one of our highlights that I guess he had a problem with for some reason.
I don't know why.
Listen up, liberals. My wife left me. Oh shit, that's funny.
Uh-oh.
That's good. Here is a clip of every time Crowder has dressed up in drag over the past 2 years when this divorce proceeding's been happening. Let's see. Here he is. Let's see. Let's count the number of times.
I just don't understand why you can't be a guy who prefers men over women and also not like to pay high taxes.
Hey, I can be bisexual and also want lower taxes. Afraid of Mr. Hyde rearing his ugly bisexual head. That was a short face.
Whoa, milkers. Whoa. That's like a lot of times. Dude.
Yeah, as this video went on, it's kind of shocking how many times it is. Which is like, it's fine, and it can be fun to do.
That's my
We've done it on the show. You've dressed in drag on the show. It's no problem.
Not, but like this many times for someone who is expressly transphobic.
Yes.
Is a little bit, and like he is like way in character.
He's method.
He's method as fuck, bro.
I'd say this is the first time he's not in character.
So that's a whole compilation of Steven in drag.
Everyone's saying, I see people saying he looks so happy there.
He does.
That's what I'm saying.
30 seconds to match.
He does.
That was sincere happiness.
These quartering highlight titles. I don't know why Jeremy has a problem with these highlight titles. The quartering 1, pooped his pants. 2, pees in his basement. 3, has a crotch rot.
Where do you get that crotch rot?
And then this is the one that he really hated. The quartering as a low IQ inbred loser.
Quartering is a low IQ inbred loser.
I don't see what's wrong with that. Right on the nose.
highlights channel is like a haven for haters.
Oh shit. We have so much fun with those titles though, don't we?
That's right.
Let's shake things up.
Oh my god.
I don't think we're gonna kill him.
He's a big fan, but
Fuck.
the Saudi slander is always so unoriginal and inaccurate to the country's progress. Saudi women religiously and legally have more rights. Just saying.
Fucking serious.
Okay. More progressive than Crowder.
Sure. I gotta say, I do get messages every time from Saudi fans like, how dare you? Like, I don't fucking know. I'm not in the Discord.
Hold on. Listen, I'm not saying anything about our lovely Saudi fans, and we do have some. I remember we had a caller from Saudi Arabia a while ago that was real interesting. But can women get a divorce in Saudi Arabia? Let's ask ChatGPT, who's more progressive. Okay, it says yes, women in Saudi Arabia can get a divorce. However, the process can be more difficult for women compared to men because of Islamic law. There are a few ways a woman can initiate a divorce. Kula is a form of divorce initiated by the wife where she returns her dowry. Talaq al-Tafid. In some marriage contracts, a husband may delegate his right to initiate divorce to his wife, allowing her to end the marriage. Okay, good terms. They negotiated a favorable terms. Fasq. This is a judicial divorce granted by the court due to specific circumstances, such as husband's impotence. Yo, that's crazy. Desertion or cruelty. The wife must provide evidence. So what, you got to take a pic of his flaccid dick? Talaq. A husband can unilaterally divorce his wife by pronouncing talaq 3 times. You just say it 3 times? Talaq, talaq, talaq. However, a husband divorces his wife.
I don't know, but that feels like bullshit.
Okay, so it sounds like
I don't know, but that feels like bullshit. That feels like he went too way, you know. It's like, I don't know. That feels like Utechis has way too much range, you know what I'm saying?
The quartering's perverted search history exposed. That's just very technical. That one's not even that mean.
Why do you care?
I'm just interested in you, Jeremy. I find you interesting.
I'm not long for this planet.
Yeah, there it is.
Nah, bro, I don't like Jeremy either.
So moving on, here's some old tweets.
Oh, it slows you from the beginning.
Coming back to haunt him.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it slows you when it
Here he
hit.
is in 2022.
Okay.
2022. This is during his.
It slows you from the beginning, and it has way too little.
Direct comment.
I don't know that.
Women are doing less work at home.
It's making so much damage.
They're unhappier.
And I don't think I can endure it, you know.
Great job, feminism. Somehow it's just not his fault, is it?
Right. It was your wife who didn't want to be married to you anymore.
Because she has more time on her hands because she's doing less work at home.
Yes, because this guy not only has way too much mana, he has way too much range ahead of me, and not only that, his shit slows on impact. It doesn't slow when like his shit is big, you know. His dick might be bigger than mine. That's what I'm saying, you know. It's like, I don't know if I can endure this guy on lane. I don't think so.
Divorces. Here he is again.
Look how much damage it does. It does considerable damage.
Last year around the same time. Yes, it's tragic. Steven Crowder With Roe overturned, the right to same-sex marriage should be next, he says.
And plus the other thing, silence. So it's gonna be hard. Not only it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be almost impossible for me to win. Oh my god, seriously?
Oh, it's no-fault divorce, which, by the way, means that in many of these states, if a woman cheats on you, she leaves, she takes half.
Yeah, that's how. I mean, yeah. I mean, it sucks
You
that
see,
she cheated on you.
and the way and the range that he gets, it's so big. I think I'm gonna get literally butt fuck mid. I'm already 0-0-3. Can I do this? I mean, I can gank, but if I gank, I will literally lose mid even more. How can I do this? I don't know.
Bro. What do you want her? The mother of your kids to go starve? Scumbag?
I don't know.
Dad?
But it's really hard. Look, he's already level 7. What should I do?
Kind of makes sense to me, Steve. He goes, I don't want her.
I mean, I need to gank.
Also, she's not
I really need to gank. That's my only choice.
You can't have it both ways.
Man, I was expecting any other hero than Tetris mid.
Yeah. By the way, I think that states should have the right to regulate
Oh
same-sex
no,
marriage. You know
fuck,
why?
I fucked
Because
up.
states have different divorce laws.
State issue.
Oh, it's no-fault divorce, which, by the way, means that in many of these states, if a woman cheats on you, she leaves, she takes half.
I think his wife.
Yes.
I think
I'm under attack.
a little on no, because this was right when divorce was happening.
You see, I can hardly be here.
No fault. No, it's the fault of the man. I was about to say. And that's why.
Oh wow!
Whose fault it is. It's just fair.
At this point, he has even more damage than I do. Okay, I survived that one because he failed.
Look,
Because I was so fucking dead right
Even
now.
the women who separate yourself from feminists, well, she is entitled to 40%. 40% of young men don't want to get married.
Thins out the hurt a little bit.
What do you want? Do you want to be able to get married? Or do you want to be living hussy for the rest of your life? There's going to have to be a compromise. There need to be changes to marital laws.
Dude, he's so crazy.
Okay, I'm already 0-3.
His argument is, I need you to stay at home and work, but if we get divorced, you get nothing. Then why the fuck should she be at home raising the kids? She should be out getting her own job then.
It's so fucking hard. It is so fucking hard for me mid right now.
Why would she leave?
I have literally 0 advantage. I have 0 way to farm or
Talking
anything.
about child support laws. Men now don't want to get married. It's a raw deal for a lot of them. And I'm not on board with the men's rights activists who believe they shouldn't be held accountable for any, certainly not on board with the pickup culture, the idea
Are
of
you
one-night
fucking
stands.
kidding me?
Not at all. But I am saying that there does need to be a give and take to all legal contracts. That's not the case in many of these no-fault divorce states. So
Dude, he is talking about his own divorce.
If he put fortification for that,
Wife probably found Brad the bull.
he's kind of weird, you know.
Thanks for taking care of it. And the stable. And he took her for the ride of her life.
Here I come.
Somebody said she's getting
La
louder without
verdad.
Crowder.
Right.
Oh, that's such a good one. Shout out Yee Boy for that one.
It's hard to interpret this monologue any other way. Again, June 24th, 2022. This was during, after he said the divorce stuff started.
Yeah.
And to go base. Oops.
That's what I said.
And to go base, and I need to mute this guy. It's very annoying, this guy. Even if he wins, it's like very annoying, you know. He really needs to. He's like, wow.
I don't know. Again, legally, you may not like it, but it seems to me that it should be a state issue. I want the state as uninvolved in marriage.
I just need to be back. Honestly, I don't think I can do anything right here.
Shouldn't be involved. Yet at the same time,
I just need to be back. Look how much damage it makes.
That's a little weird, right?
If the state's not involved, then she could just leave at any time. But then he's saying, well, if she leaves me, then she should be forced to stay with me because she would be financially destitute without.
Honestly, I don't
Which
give
is
a
a lot of
shit.
reason why women stayed in these horrific relationships back in the day, because they had no financial freedom. So this is what Steven wants. That makes sense. Or sure, you can leave, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna be homeless. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you a penny. Oh, Steve. Stevie. Thanks for taking care of me, bro.
I honestly, it's a covenant. As a Christian, it's a covenant between you, your wife or your husband, and God. It didn't say, and thou shalt go to the courthouse and give half. Thou shalt have joint ally bank accounts. You know what I mean? It ends up, unfortunately, it's destroyed the institution of marriage for young Christian men. How many?
I mean, you can do that.
That is sticky bomb so fucking nasty. It should stick, yes, but only after explodes.
Absolutely.
If it sticks
there's two
and like
distinctions, right? There's religious, and then there's state.
Right, like a civil
recognition.
Come on, kill it, no! Are you fucking kidding me?
Even living together.
No, dude, are you for fucking real? No, go, dude, go! Fuck, you have that! Oh my god.
Right, I guess.
Okay, somebody.
Significant other's life.
Because the Tetris knew that if he jumps, he will die, you know. The Tetris knew it.
He wants to do.
But then again, I expected a little bit more from my...
There hasn't been a show that's been more pro-institution of marriage than this program.
And yet here I am.
Men going like, yeah, I'm really afraid to do this because I live in a state where even if she cheats on me and she leaves, I have to pay half and I have to pay alimony. And we go like,
why are you so worried about her cheating on you?
Because he's not a good husband or something like that. That's your attack.
Why are you so insecure?
Because maybe he is behaving in a way that even he will feel insecure.
Just trust the process, brother.
Yes, indeed.
Trust the process, brother.
Deal where I'm almost at the point of advocating you get married in the church as a covenant.
That's it. Good idea.
At that point, because you guys should be together
No,
because you make a covenant
I'm
before
so
God, which would be
fucking
stronger
dead.
than the state. It
I'm
shouldn't
so
be about
fucking dead.
property
I'm
and
so
tax.
fucking dead.
I understand why it is. Because
I
we
am
wanted
so
to create a
fucking
nuclear
dead.
family as a building block for society here. But I don't understand. People act as though it's this travesty. If states can determine all kinds of marital laws, why can't states determine? They can determine.
Oh my God,
qualifies
seriously?
For marriage in many other facets. They can say, well, you can't marry.
Oh
someone
my God,
once
he
before
has
you're married.
dagger.
Marry a second one.
He has dagger.
They can say, hey, well, you can't take half because you cheated, so you don't get to divide half.
That's got nothing to do with the half. She cheated on him, bro. He's obsessed with it.
Okay,
She
that's
cheated.
fine. That's so weird.
She still cheated. She wants half. Sounds like she got some strange dick, bro. And it sounds like he was able to get hard. Steven probably fucking eats Cialis for breakfast, or what is it called? Cialis? It's like a Viagra thing.
Oh, Cialis?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, it works. It worked. I don't know why, how, but it worked.
My birthday.
And they're going in. What the fuck is going? What the fuck is going on? Okay, they're doing it somehow.
They can do
Good
that.
job.
Why can't they say, well, you can't get married? Why? Because you both have dicks.
What a loser. Unhappy marriages are worse for children than happy separated co-parents, says EV. 100%. You know, at a certain point, as bad as divorce is, at a certain point, it's gonna be better for to not be around two people that hate each other as the model of love for them to look up to.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like lifelong trauma.
I have to be with it and here. Yeah, that's true.
Here he keeps going on about it. On the day he tweeted this, Crowder also tweeted.
Tetris is gonna fuck them probably.
This is from.
And just because I pay him.
September 8th, 2022. I just wish women understood how much men love them and want. This is like weird nice guy school shooter shit.
Yeah.
For real. I just wish women understood how much men love them and want them to be the woman they were designed to be.
It's not ready.
Dude, you're so
No, it's fine, it's fine. He
divorced,
taking my
bitch.
stats. It's more than
I
fine,
need to start
actually.
being the woman I was designed to
Yeah.
be. I don't think that I'm fulfilling that prophecy yet.
Again, this is
One day.
this is while the divorce is happening, and he's wondering how could she leave me? What was she designed to be? Like fuckhole? I mean, like genuinely, what was a woman designed to be? That implies that she has some function or purpose by design.
She
Like
was designed to not leave him.
Right.
just to be a fuckhole. I mean,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that, Ethan. I wouldn't literally say that. I would not say that at all.
Yeah.
I would say something more like
Obey your husband.
her
you know,
function
clean the house,
in the
cook
house was
meals, raise the kids.
trying to, you know, make the man happy.
Let me
Probably.
borrow your clothes sometime.
That sounds sexiest.
Don't tell on me.
I don't know.
Find me in your panties.
Put on little plays.
And this is why Ethan Klein is so deceivious, because he's gonna mock everything that somebody
We
says,
go
you
to the
know.
gay club together just because I like that the guys aren't hitting on you. Makes me feel
Right,
insecure.
right.
Great song selections too.
Right.
Great songs to dance
The
to.
cocktails are insane at the gay club.
Yeah.
So good.
Feel the earth move.
I hate those gays, but man, they make a mean cocktail. Did I say cock?
Tail.
Yeah, this man is psychotic. Stevie.
They said yes.
This is why, like, white Christian
Here I
nationalists think that they're being like, think that they're like the
come. Oh yes.
being counter. They think they're down and out. They're like, yo, what happened to this great world where nobody could fuck with us?
What happened to this great war where nobody can fuck with us?
Piece of shit. My wife can actually leave me. Like there's consequences. Dude, the system is rigged against me.
Oh yes.
No.
What happened to this great war where nobody can fuck with us?
Right.
That makes me laugh, honestly. That one made me
So
laugh.
sad. It's so tragic. He put out another video.
Said
about
the
no
Jews
fault
with the
divorce.
against the Christians.
Obviously, he's talked about this so
It's
many
undeniable.
times. And these are all recent. Here's a clip from September 7th, 2022. Same day as that last tweet.
Statistically, it is
It
undeniable.
is his fault, Robin. Don't tell him it's not his fault. It is his fault.
Fault yes.
It's fault.
That women, they spend the awful old days, as they show in that trailer. Women spend less time on household chores now. It's fallen by 44% since 1976.
What a tragedy.
Hey,
What a tragedy.
If you're bothered by that, you fucking lost at life.
Oh my god.
You lost at life.
Your fault.
Your fault. Thank you. Thank you, Robert.
the evil aggression of men asking you to help clean a house, which is a...
They probably, because they're all fucking got jobs, bro. It's nice that you're like a billionaire based on being racist.
Oh my god.
Women have jobs, dude.
also yours, and he likes
Nice.
lightly paid.
Nice, Alex,
Hey,
nice.
good, you don't have to clean. Thanks, Rumba.
Oh my god, he's so angry.
So
What
mad.
the fuck is this deal with Roomba? It's taking the women's jobs. The Roomba, they're taking all the women's jobs.
Of sweeping the floor of my
The
house.
woman is learning from Ethan Klein, huh? We're making a female Ethan Klein. Are you looking that?
Fucking Terminator for him.
The state needs to do something about those Roombas.
What's next? The Roomba's gonna fuck my wife too? He's so
I mean, he's still
exposing
funny though, but
But here's the thing: as their household chores
I don't know,
and
dude.
duties
I don't know.
have fallen down, because that's what oppresses women. We have study after study after study. Here's one by the American Economic Association showing that women are more unhappy than ever. Here's a quote: "The lives of women in the United States have improved over the past 35 years by many objective measures, yet we show that measures of subjective well-being indicate that women's happiness has declined both absolutely," here's the thing, "both absolutely and relative to men." You know what else we have now as a byproduct of feminism? Men won't get married. You have an entire generation of men.
I find this a little bit dubious, this stat you cited. Paradox of declining female happiness. All sources available in description. The lives of women in the United States have improved over the last 35 years by many objective measures. Yet we show that measures of subjective well-being indicate that women's happiness has declined. Is it possible that all have declined, or she says relative?
No.
This decline in relative well-being is found across various data of subjective well-being that is industrial relative decline in female happiness have eroded a gender gap in happiness. Women in the 1970s reported higher subjective.
Fuck somebody!
declines have
I thought they were gonna go. I swear that they were going. I swear that I went in because I thought they were in. I swear that they were going in. I swear, I fucking swear. Especially Accent Quim. Because they were doing such a good job, and I swear that I thought they were going in. They didn't.
If Steven Crowder is citing a statistic, it's like a 99.9% chance that he's misinterpreting.
From PragerU.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe.
Adult incest.
And relative to men. You know what else we have now as a byproduct of feminism? Men
What
won't
is
get
this?
married.
What is this?
You have an entire
What is this
Men are not
thing?
marrying
What is
because,
this thing? What
for
the
many men,
fuck?
the reward for getting married are far less than they used to be, while the cost and dangers of it are far higher. That sounds like extremely biased. What do you mean less reward? Young men no longer want to get married, and you can blame the government for that.
What
Yeah,
the
I wonder
fuck?
if-
I need to use my ultimate somehow, dude. Sorry. I'm sorry. But I need it.
Generation of men who are refusing to get married. The last number I heard, I'm going by rote, I believe was 30-something%. It was nearing 40-something%. And women say, I don't care, I don't need a man. Until they realize they're hitting that age where that window's closing.
That guy is gonna be hella mad, and probably he's gonna be mad at me. I mean, I don't blame him, but
Happy, divorce rates are skyrocketing, and men don't want to marry you, also because of feminist divorce.
Thank you for doing your part for that, Steven. You're doing your part.
Your fault. I love that. It's my favorite now. Wow. How I can't imagine. Can't imagine why she left him, man.
Weird.
why did she left, right? I cannot imagine that.
Tracking down clips of Steven. Oh, this is guy's been doing all of God's work. Tracking down clips of Steven talking about divorce on the show.
Oh no.
I included all the good stuff, but I mean.
Oh no, I'm retarded. I didn't know that shit. You could see it. I didn't know. I swear that I didn't know. Okay. It kinda worked. It kinda worked. It kinda worked. It kinda worked.
By 44% since 1976.
Okay, dude, I get it.
I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. I'll fucking take it.
That's serious. So that's kind of what's going on.
I'll
there,
fucking
but then
take it,
the
dude.
the
I'll
doc
fucking
continues.
take it.
His
Oh, that was so
ex-leprechaun,
fucking funny.
Dave Landu, who we've
That was
made
so
fun of.
fucking funny.
Dave is not funny or interesting, so I'm not surprised that they fired him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fucking funny. Not gonna lie, that was so fucking funny.
Comedy on the show though, so it's
I have
like
1/6.
the Crowder.
The only prick that I kill is that
Although they
stupid
might turn him
dazzled.
now that he spilled all the beans.
So you guys probably recognize him. He was just sitting there like his little sidekick. I don't know.
He was the one you will recall when Sam Cedar showed up. He scurried across the frame like a little.
Yeah. He's the one that they switched to so Crowder could hide.
Right.
Apparently he's so funny he can handle it all. I'd like to see some of his set. I know this guy is just a horrible comedian. I know it.
That Tetris
It
thinks
has to
because
be
he
true.
killed me, he can kill anyone. And kinda
Not even
because
old
he's
timey.
fat,
Here's
you
a
know?
trailer
Not
for
because
his
he's
1 hour
smart, it's
special.
more because he's fat.
Let's see.
But then again, it's like an extends, you know?
Oh, shit.
A real extend. It's like, I don't know, dude.
I want to see a clip.
I like that little synth flick though. That's pretty deep.
I want to see a clip of this man's comedy. But yeah, I mean, he's a piece of shit. I don't like him at all. But he got fired or left, and now he's doing all the gossip rounds. And I love it. Because he was with Crowder for a long time, right?
Let's shake things up.
At least 2 years. That's when he stampeded him. He was there then.
Yo, 5 years ago, this guy had 3 million views on his special with Comedy Central. So he was kind of popping. He went to Crowder for his career to die.
Yo, hit a mohawk? What the fuck?
Alright, is this gonna get us playing? God damn it.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me catch one joke.
Dave Landau comedy.
One joke.
Cop die
This is gonna
anyway.
be the
Fuck.
most money. If he gets the claim on this, it's gonna be the most money he's made in decades.
Open as a warning. Yeah, that's because you're fucking with their business. You know what people want to buy way more than fruits and vegetables? Crack. Nobody's ever sucked dick for an orange. That's never happened.
Alright, I don't want to get claimed. Yeah. But anyway,
Oh my God, he literally
so
was there.
Here's some clips. He starts by saying, now he left when
I
they
don't
moved
know
to
this
the,
jungle. Fuck.
Rumble, and nobody knew what happened or why. And the gossip's coming out for some reason. He first of all says he wasn't allowed
Order
to
of
say
Destruction is
I
level.
think it made Stephen
It's level
hard to
2.
imagine
But
a
the more you know.
man's semen out in the just blasting through the air towards him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching some of his stand-up. I was trying to find something.
Am I dead?
Here it is.
I had been.
I think I'm
more
dead. I think I'm dead.
As things went on, where I couldn't.
I think I'm so fucking stupid.
Like ejaculate. I forgot when I made the joke that was offensive or whatever it was.
You could only eat it. You couldn't say it's gonna go in your mouth. It's not come out of here now.
I could eat it with a spoon, or I could say yummy yum yums when referring to it, but I could never actually say.
I could eat it with a fork. I could eat it on a ship.
That's very interesting. No coming.
I'm coming.
Talking about Steven installing a Dave Don't Talk button. I need one of those for you guys.
Oh, I thought he was
This
gonna
man-
hold that shit forever.
The image you get from him is a man who is so deeply dysfunctionally insecure. He installed a button when he starts talking too much. He hits the button and he's got to shut up.
Yeah, I'll let him explain.
Here it is.
It became a little weird because a light was put in where it was his rant button. And it
The
was
rant button.
basically a Dave Don't Talk button.
Wait, so there's literally a light bulb? What color was the light bulb?
There was 4 lights in a row.
There was
and then serious. And when it was hit, I wasn't supposed to talk. And they said,
Was it like a regular colored light bulb?
I'm sorry, but this is fucking tea. This is hilarious. You're so insecure. Is insecurity alpha or not? I don't know. Seems kind of beta to me. Shut up, dude. You're talking too much.
Here I come.
Stop it. Shh.
The
Looks
lights
like
say
red.
shh. When the lights are on, you have to shh. The rule says so.
It was like a yellow, a pretty bright yellow, like like yield.
So it's like off camera, but in your eyesight.
Yes, and I was.
Was he the one pressing
Okay,
the button, or was there a producer?
I need to
pressing
help them kill the Tetches because I am meat anyways.
At his desk. That's pretty incredible, man. And that's like some pretty serious engineering, I would say, right, Dan? No. I mean,
Fuck.
you get a button right there.
I haven't seen that kind of engineering since Matt Lauer, so yeah. That's,
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, yo, I need a button on my desk that lights up a big ass
There it
light.
is.
Like, why would you even want to? Why would you even want to manage that while you're doing a show? He would just get so pissed that this guy was trying to be funny or entertaining. He had to hit the button.
Like he had a button under his desk or the table, and when it's Steven's turn to talk and Dave needs to shut the F up, he presses this button.
Yes.
How do I get this to happen? Because frankly, we're 13 minutes in and we're already on my last finger.
This is with Michael Malice.
Aren't you hitting it now?
When I watched this interview yesterday, the full timestamp from it, like there is like 15 minutes of content in this interview, and the rest of it is no riff. So you're gonna see a lot of that.
Should I keep watching at this point? I mean, we got the button.
There's the button. You get the idea.
That's embarrassing, bro. Weird detail that pushed back about it. I was told it was always there. Wait, I want to see why. Dave was
Dude, what the fuck? This jogger! No!
Put in where it was his rant button.
Was it like a regular colored light bulb, or was it like red?
It was like a light.
And when it's Steven's turn to talk and Dave
Man!
up, he presses this button.
Yes.
How
I use my ultimate for nothing.
Frankly, we're 13 minutes in and you're already on my last.
Okay, let's see. I die so fast with that shit, so can I get this?
Just Zoom doing it.
Maybe I could.
He had that. Well, and then I was told that he's like, well, that was always there, and I'm like, no, I would have noticed the light.
It's always there. Folks, you know how to express TPS.
Okay, slick little ass.
Okay, I don't know.
It was always my
I'm gonna get BKB. Fuck it. With BKB, I feel like I can do
Corey has
more.
a button, just for new button for Crowder, a button to make his wife stay.
Right. Yeah. That's like the Matt Lauer button.
Virginia says, I married my high school sweetheart after 18 years, and I could not be happier. Suck it, Crowder.
Christopher just donated $5 and said, doesn't the HQ crew all have a button to shut Ethan up?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's true.
But it's the inverse. We have a button to shut the host of the show up.
Power to the people.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the dono, Jay Christopher, as well.
Can we finish? I don't think so.
He also was told explicitly that if they were riffing, Crowder must always get the last word.
Okay, there.
Who's on?
Move it.
Here.
That's it. I
God damn it!
Heard of that, to be honest. I mean, I don't feel like that's the thing. But maybe, what do I know? I've never been a co-host.
I've heard it in radio a couple times. Very
Really?
rarely,
Okay.
yeah, but I have heard of it where it's just the star needs to look like the star. So
Okay.
I guess, it's his show, fine. But I also feel like somebody who's so pro free speech and non-censorship, he was really about censorship.
Okay.
Both me. But, he was going through, surgery that was a big deal at the time and stuff. I was fairly
Rubik will be back.
And then about a year in, it was February 2022 for the Super Bowl.
Right after 9/11.
It was right after 9/11. None of us would forget. And I was selling flags. I was making just a mint.
You were making a killing. Come on, that's money on the table. I was making a killing at ground zero.
That's fine. That's great. That's so fucking good. That's so fucking good. Exactly what I wanted.
There's a lot of that.
Cut to the chase.
That's why you had the light.
I was trying to build a mosque 3 doors down from ground zero. And people were very upset. I didn't understand why. Those were my beliefs.
That Tetris, man. That fucking Tetris.
I was plotting a big Patriot Day event, and that was a big day. So I forgot where we were. Oh yeah,
Talk about a year after.
He wanted me to film a special.
Okay.
And
what kind of,
I'm
special
sorry, he
episode?
didn't. I wanted to.
You wanted to special, okay. Yeah.
Stand-up comedy. So I had decided I was going to buy the equipment and the special in Dallas.
That's so good.
I can't take credit. I'm giving that to Ian.
Oh,
You piece of shit. Back. TP out. Nice. It's fine because we push more. Because even if Tetris kills that bitch here, Tetris like cannot push, and we are pushing more, and that's great.
You want this guy to help you, right?
What I didn't see was Tetris though. Tetris, I did not see that fucker.
So we ended up selling out 2 shows, obviously, instead of just 1, because he was helping promote it, and he's a draw. So we went there, and Matt McClowery was the opener.
He's been on this show as well. People can look back. Yep.
Oh,
Autistic.
brilliant.
And literally autistic
Yeah,
comedian,
let's
not
just.
sorry.
You can add.
Literally autistic. Yes. Yeah. The real deal. The real.
That's nice.
Shooter.
Love that.
And
He's trans too.
You didn't know?
If he's really passing as a freak.
Yeah, he does a great job. Born a lady, but totally candidate. And yeah, he went up and got a standing ovation after Steven, and Steven kind of saw we were friends, and after that, I pulled Steven aside, and Steven couldn't do the Monday show, and I said, could Matt come in and co-host with me? He said, yeah. So now it's Super Bowl Sunday, the whole special one.
Bro, that one was so nice. The last one in the. Can you rewind the kinetic sand thing? That one was so nice with like the neon blue and black. I can't watch. I can't watch. I'll just watch it.
I paid everybody to film it except for one other person, Tim, who was there to film Steven's set. And I was very looking forward to the special. And Sunday rolled around and I get a call from
I have buoy back, but I should buoy back. I'm gonna buoy back because if not, they're gonna push it.
Finally got to the point right here.
I want to hear this. What did they tell you? Like literally what they say?
Via text.
If I don't buoy back, they're gonna push it to the limit. They're still gonna push it.
It's been like the
Is this fucker don't have any one of them has buoy back? Fuck.
Like we don't have time or won't fit the schedule. The word was allowed.
Matt's
Or permitted or something like that. Yeah.
Yes, to do the show on Monday.
Was there any explanation at all?
No.
Okay.
So I said, that's odd. I already asked Steven, and he said it was okay.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, that's weird. I must have gotten mixed messages. So I just texted Steven and said, hey, I just talked to the showrunner. I just want to make sure it's still cool that Matt comes in. And he texted me something back along the lines of, what's done is done.
Oh.
I hate this. I need something to cut this. Because when I'm not cutting that, I'm doing such a whole run for nothing.
Dude, you're in something good. Stay focused, my friend.
Yes.
The white pill.
See, you have the yellow light. He's got the red light in his house. It's lights all the way up.
It's true. Maybe when I asked him, he was seeing a green light.
Yes, you idiot.
Yeah, I know.
This is how show business works.
It is the business of show. And
you guys are not in show biz.
Okay, no, they don't want to come in because they're scared.
No.
Which is understandable, you know. It's very understandable.
Because you ain't got no job. And I don't know who you are.
I'm not paying attention.
How are you going to show things without light? You're going to show me
Okay,
something.
you guys. So apparently there's something here where it says...
Can I just tell the story? I can tell the story better than Dave. It's his story.
I think it's more effective from him.
I don't know if it is. I genuinely don't know if it is.
Something about Steven has to get the last word.
I think you accidentally skipped past that. That whole thing that you were watching was this next timestamp. I didn't realize you were.
Wait, click that one. Watch. Wait, hold on. Click the one.
Still, I don't know. Still very poor, you know. All the things very poor.
I've never heard of that, to be honest. I mean, I don't.
Let me go back. Let me go back.
It was probably right before.
It was important.
Oh yeah, dude.
The Snapfire can die. The Doom even can die. Who cannot die fast is the PL. That's bothering me.
It's inverted.
It's inverted, you think?
And the way it fell too.
Golly, that is something.
I've seen this.
Now kill him twice. This is gonna be impossible.
Yo, that one's fire.
Yeah.
Fans, I always felt that my job as a comedian was to leave out the good one.
That's.
It was before this too. Can we just move on from this point?
Nope.
I'm trying to ever.
We were just through that other story about another crazy thing that Crowder did, and now right before the point of the story, we've gone down a road.
Well, just
trying to find this other thing.
find the timestamp at least then, while I move on. Or somebody, you know what I mean? Moving on. He explains Crowder screamed at him once. He said he owns him.
That was the part that you just...
He never...
I think I lost this
I know,
one.
you were just getting to the point of the whole story.
I mean, I still can
agree.
try
I
to
know,
make
I apologize, it was
the
wrong thing.
biggest
Don't yell at me.
echo
I'm not
slam
yelling.
of my life, but it's gonna be
hit the
hard.
fucking
Like I don't feel sure that I can do it.
Dan,
I'm not sure I can do it.
Can I just tell the story? Like, I know the information, and I can spit it out in like 2 seconds. And Dave is going to take 15 minutes to get
Just
through
says
this.
what's done is done.
What's done is done, Dan.
Right. It's right after this that he screamed it.
What happened? I want to hear it.
Okay. He went on tour. Steven Crowder hopped on it. He had 2 openers, Steven Crowder and this other guy that's a friend of his. Steven isn't going to be there on the Monday after the show. So Dave asked him, hey, Steven, can my friend co-host with me? And he's like, yeah, no problem. The next day, he gets a text from the showrunner saying, that guy's not allowed on the air. He texts Steven, said, hey, what's up? He said it was cool. Steven gets on the phone with him, starts screaming
that's
at him
one.
that he's nothing without him, and, you know.
That sounds good. I want to do.
What does that mean? It's your show, which is ironic. That's what you said. And my phone, you know, I don't want to
we're here.
Right into the conversation between us, but it was, he's like, do you still want to be on Power with Crowder? And I said, not at the moment. And he starts going off on me, and now there's a ton of people in my apartment who can hear it.
Wait, he's literally raising his voice?
He's screaming at me.
Okay, so literally raising his voice, not just being stern. Like to the
He
point
just said screaming, bro.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Bro, so he was screaming? Yes. Okay, so, but he was raising his voice? He just said screaming. How loud was he projecting, would you say? That actually seems like a line of questioning I would pursue. What was the base decibel?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it started stern, but then it got into telling me that he owns me.
In those words?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. He owns me. And once you say
fairness, you must have been on clearance. I mean, no one.
I
What is the Tetris though?
Neither of us can even reach the top.
I own you. That's awesome. What a
Where the fuck is the Tetris? I don't get it.
Crowder also was supposed to tour with that comedian, but Crowder insisted the other comedian couldn't do his closing bit on stage because he was too funny.
Yes.
The same guy they're talking about now.
Exactly.
Bothered me just because I don't like being talked to like that.
Yeah, who does?
At all. But it was
Really? I thought that was your job, little leprechaun bitch boy. Bro, you sat there and peddled like hateful, violent freak shit, and like now you're gonna complain that Daddy Steven yelled at you?
Yeah, actually, to be clear, it becomes clear over the course of this interview that he was a big writer for the show. So Dave believes all things that Crowder.
Good.
Yeah. So he's
So-
just a big.
He's like, yeah, so anyway, after the segment where we called for the genocide of trans people,
right?
He yelled at me, and it was really mean.
Yeah, that was really
So-
mean the way you did that.
We're not sympathizing.
Yeah, right when we got done reenacting the murder of George Floyd, he looked at me weird and it made me feel kind of bad.
comical in a lot of ways because it's just. I understand that there's going to be a touch of narcissism to anybody who's sort of in that field. I get it.
Not me.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was so over the top that I was trying not to laugh.
Are you fucking kidding me? I
Then
cannot
he
fucking
said
save you,
Matt
dude.
couldn't
That's
do
it.
his
I'm
closing
leaving.
bit, which was killer
I'm
because it
leaving.
was
I'm
too
leaving.
dirty, and I
I'm leaving,
see-
dude.
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
sorry. I'm sorry.
closing bit
I cannot help you.
If we were going to tour together in the future, Matt couldn't do his closing bit on stage. Somehow that comes up. So you could tell there was this projection of how he was angry of how well that bit did.
Wait.
Yeah, he had said they got a standing O. Yeah, it was so funny.
Right.
God, he's insecure. Must be hard to maintain a marriage when you're that insecure.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. There's so many good stuff in here. It's actually quite shocking.
Since we're talking about insecure, this one's probably good because this is where he just straight up is just saying.
Well, this one, okay, yeah, I'll click this one. He thinks Crowder was bullied a lot, and why he's now an insecure bully.
Yeah, and that's the part that I don't think he ever grasped was I was very, and I'm still very forgiving. Because whatever he has and whatever he's going through, I just think he was bullied at some point in his life. and he has become the bully, and he doesn't realize. And that's what sucks is he's got a lot of yes men around him, and I really do love his staff. And I love
Unlike you, huh? He wasn't a yes man.
Right.
Not the little leprechaun who fucking did river dancing to transphobia. Come on, shut up, dude.
with them, but I think that they are kind of just a little bit intimidated at this point to keep their own job. I know I was, so I don't blame him. But it's just there's just something there that I just don't grasp because
dude, he sounds like a terrorist, man, on set. He also told the leprechaun he wasn't allowed to promote his comedy show on the show.
And
that's awesome. Love that for him.
Then the money changed, and all of a sudden I noticed that I wasn't allowed to promote my own shows on Crowder unless it was behind the paywall or right before.
How were you told that you're not allowed to promote your show?
Like the shows would start, and 2 minutes before showtime, somebody would walk up to me and go, "Hey, you can't promote your show today."
100%. Steven would just. His operations isn't bigger than ours. He's like, hey, go tell Leopard.
Yeah, it'd be like you whispering to me to tell Zach that he can't promote The Rock.
Can you imagine, like, the culture of what is there behind? Where
So
I
uncomfortable.
Tell you to tell Zach not to promote Roxy Live sports.
I can't promote Zach Lewis Live Roxy.
I said don't say that.
Oh, right. You wouldn't want to promote Zach Lewis Live.
Nice.
No promoting Zach Lewis Live at the Roxy.
No.
Don't ever say that again.
Zachary Lewis live at the Roxy.
But you hired a comedian, a professional comedian, and you tell him, like, he's getting his first rate. I mean, the kind of exposure he's getting is more like the Nuremberg style kind of exposure, but exposure nonetheless.
Fucking nice.
No, it was just.
You
it was
piece of
more
shit.
to- It was like demeaning. So you'd be like, oh.
Okay, we did it. We did it. I don't know how, but we did it.
When you were on the show, you would just use any excuse to bring up your show to promote it, so they wanted to kind of hold back on that?
We did it.
He just wanted to
We
promote
fucking
his shows
did
that we
it.
were both on together, or the ones that he started doing in clubs, which I realized that my agent was booking. That even though I had asked my agent if he started repping Steven, I was never given a straight answer until obviously I figured out that night in Dallas,
No.
my agent had flown there to sign
Oh,
me.
you piece of shit. You piece of shit.
I love it. Such a good vibes I can get out back there.
Yeah, for sure.
The only great thing would be if Leprechaun Dave left his wife. And that's the real story.
Damn, that would be juicy.
I'm waiting for candy.
So
He had
good. Thank
he had a
you,
family
man.
member
Thank
very
you.
sick, which Crowder knew.
Thank you.
And he suddenly told he couldn't go check on them. It's fucking demonic, dude.
I get back from break, and at this time, I wouldn't go into anything about Steven's family, and I wouldn't want him to do anything about mine either, obviously. But somebody in my family was very for a while, seriously. And he knew that. And I came back, and he
Yeah, they had an
gave me-
ugly talentless dad.
Ay, estaba viendo el stream, todavía lo boludito.
Probably a lesbian.
It's me. I'll tell ya, no matter how much work is done on this face,
this mug.
Míralo. It was just.
Ah, qué huevón que eres, huevón. Ah, qué estúpido que eres, huevón. Qué huevón.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Crowder was pretty based for that.
Well, why hire someone that you hate that you don't respect?
So I get back and
Igual me carrió el Axial Yuha. Igual yo los comento todos, weón. Yo los comento todos.
Dave, before you talk about your contract and the
Ah, me cagaste de risa, cacana. Puta, pa' eso, Sola Nunc 7S.
He's about to sling gold
Qué
coins and
cacaza
what?
que eres, weón. Así la firme, puta, qué caca eres,
Why don't the
147,
gold? I've never
weón.
been approached by gold young people. Maybe we have, and we said no. That's stupid.
I don't remember ever seeing
would you guys buy gold coins from us? I get them with the theory is you bury them in your yard or something. What's the theory with those?
They're shiny. Doubloon.
It's like
it's an investment because the price of gold will theoretically go.
I know, but they're sending you gold. Oh, this is they're not sending you.
Ya, ya, weón, llora, llora, nomás cagada. Llora, llora, nomás cagada de mierda. Llora, llora, nomás cagada de mierda. Dame tu view y ya está. Dame tu vista, dame tu visitada y ya está. Caca de mierda. Ah, qué imbécil ese Techis. Que, you know why Techis lost? I'm gonna tell you why Techis lost. Because this dumbass Techis was never on team fight. Look. This dumbass, he fucking literally fucking punished me on mid. His Techis, I cannot say is bad, you know. But this guy, he went like, oh, I don't need to push, I don't need to do team fights, I just need to kill them. And the dumbass literally never pushed with his team. He literally was alone the whole fucking time. This dude,
phone number? That's not right.
so fucking retarded you are, so fucking stupid you are. La firme que estúpido que eres, causa. La firme que estúpido que eres, weón. Déjame insultarte, weón. La firme que estúpido que eres, weón. Teniendo para ganar, en vez de pushear como todo puto mundo lo haría, te vas a farmear como caca inmunda, weón. Qué asco, weón. Qué estúpido que eres, weón. Puta, qué tarado que eres, weón.
I hope his
Teclero te creo, basura de mierda. ¿Qué pasó, papi? Tan celosa te pusiste. Hijo de perra, la primera vez aceptas partida, jugarle, hijo de puta. Hide me, can you add me? I saw that you have such a good items, but you're stupid. Maybe I can scam your ass.
William, just need a yes.
Ah, qué estúpido que eres,
and this is what Jeff showed me. Once I get with our legal team on the revised contract below, it stays on salary, so no extra money. Moves to Texas, moves his family to Texas by the new year. First week.
Wait, so you are, I'm sorry, part of your contract, proposed contract, was that your family has to be moved across state lines.
Correct.
Including your kid. You have a son. How old's your son?
Puta, qué estúpido que eres, weón. Firme, qué estúpido que eres, weón. La firme, qué estúpido que eres, weón. Así, mira, yo te soy sincero, si es que sigues ahí, yo no creo que soy feo, yo la firme no pienso que soy feo, weón. Pero puta, incluso si fuese feo, weón, lo mío se me quita, no sé, con una operación, así, puta, con, no sé. Lo que tú piensas que es guapo, yo lo puedo alcanzar de cierta manera, con mucho, pero tú eres muy estúpido, weón. Así la firme ni aunque estudies, weón. Eres muy, muy estúpido,
Wait, so let's break this down also. Steven has started touring as a comedian.
Qué
Steven
estúpido
is no
que eres.
Steven is very well aware that you and every comic weekends are when you tour.
Oh, this
you
is so
hit the road,
stupid, that guy. You're so stupid.
He is very, clearly
okay, I don't know what the fuck this means. Rank confidence. I don't know what the fuck is that.
Because you're just going to be sitting
this game showed me that I'm still, dude, I'm not the best of mid laner. I'm not the best safe lane either. I know that. And to be honest, I could go off laner, but then I'm gonna be like this guy, you know? I'm gonna be like just a fucking guy without touch, you know? And I don't want that either. So honestly, I'm just fine, you know. I'm fine like I am, and I'm gonna keep on trying to go mid. I'm gonna try to keep on going support.
Steven's a giant.
No. Okay. I'm gonna go mid and safe lane a little, like 2 games more. If I win those 2 games, I'm gonna play support. And why is that? Why Lil Dream, you're playing on mid laner now and then support if you win? Because these 2 games that I lost, I went support. Okay, these 2 games. And in this game, I didn't play a bad support. I mean, I was not the brightest either, and I was kind of fitting. But to be honest, this guy, this Seka dude, was kind of stupid as carry. I'm not gonna lie. And this guy was not the smartest either. I don't know if because there are Brazilians. Oh, oops, that was racist. In this game, with this game, I confirm it. I said no, probably it's because I did something wrong or some shit like that. So I went again support, and this mid laner and this safe laner again retardation, just full retardation, In these games that I went mid laner, I figured out that I can, as a core, I can kill one of the supports. And if one core else, for example, in all these 3 games, there was another core that was, just fucking trying. And in this one, the muerta, the dead one, was killing every one of them. But, and again, it's like, if I go core, I have more chance of having impact in the game, because if I go support, I will have impact, but my core is gonna be retarded. So I have to keep on winning games as core into a point that being core, for example, in this one, that Techis was a better player in mid laner, but that Techis doesn't know how to play as a team. That Techis literally stood up on top and he was trolling people, he was like, shut the fuck up. And probably that's why the Axe and probably the other one, the Juggernaut, try hard, because this fucking Techis was trash talking, and that's when you figure out that people play when they want to play. So me muting them all and just doing my own game actually worked. I didn't go MVP, like no fucking way I got MVP, but look at this. I got like an honorable mention, just like Techis. Like it's like Techis never won me. And not only that, let me see the scoreboard. Let me see actually the scoreboard. For like, look, even though I still have a bunch of impact. Like I can honestly say, even though the fucking Doom did a lot, the Doom didn't, like, again, it was like the Doom was not tanky enough, For some reason, let me see. No, the Doom take more damage. Again, for some reason, I did a little bit more than the Doom. I have more impact than the Doom. And you know why is that? It's because the Techis never went with his Doom, never was with his PL. If the Techis make a team fight, he would win so easily, And that's why, and you can see this guy is so fucking stupid. This guy is so fucking stupid. This guy is not gonna go up. He's not gonna level up in years. Why? Because he's just plain fucking retarded. And this guy is just not. This guy is just retarded. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry for calling you retarded so many times, but Trafello, you're fucking dumb. He's fucking dumb. He has money. Like, look his heroes, dude. This guy has money, dude. And this guy probably enjoys Dota. But this is the things that I'm telling you about. When you play too much Dota and shit, everything on excess is bad. And this guy is a cool example of you throwing your life away from Dota. Look at me, dude. I have better fighting skills than Damas, even though I lost mid. Like, that should tell you a lot about this kind of players. These kind of players are stuck in here because they literally have no emotional management. They literally, and you know what? I learned something that I can thanks Dota about something is that I learned emotional control damage from Dota. I actually learned control management from Dota because Dota in my age, the good old times, it was not so much about team play. There were supers, yes. There were carries, yes. But sometimes if you know how to play Dota, especially on low MMR, you just can pick a hero, and that hero will like somehow carry you through the game. How can I explain? Somehow that hero, you could go narcissistic. You could go the narcissistic route, and don't care about like that Tetris did. Just like that Tetris did. For example, that Tetris, I bet he plays old Dota, dude. I bet that Tetris plays old Dota. That Tetris is one of the old people. That Tetris is older than me, I bet. Because look, he is Dota subscriber from 5 years. That tells you that this guy plays Dota from maybe from my era, you know? And this guy probably is my era, you know? But different from me, this guy keep on playing. He never surrenders. He's kind of like Gork the Gorp. And Gork the Gorpy, even though he also is like old school, he knows what's new, you know. He knows that he needs to change with the game, you know. If the game asks you to be team fight oriented, if the game asks you to be team fight, like as a team, you need to play as a team. Back in my days, Dota 1, early patches of Dota 2, team fight or teams, you know, fights, you know, hero versus PvP, that PvP, it was not that much necessary. It was necessary, yes, but in key moments. In this Dota new patches, it's about the momentum, it's about the rolling, it's about the rallying, you know. And this guy doesn't understand that. This guy literally play alone, and today's Dota is just not like that. You need to play as a team, have coordination. It doesn't matter if you're a super or a fucking mid laner of a safe lane, you need to play with your team. There needs to be synergy, and that's why the stun thing, the stun being reduced, is now a thing. Why? Because comprehensible disable. Because now the disables, if they disable, they can nuke you faster. They will nuke you faster, you know. It's more like you're there, you are not there. It's like bah, they kill you, bah, they kill you, you know. That's why it's happening nowadays. And in back in the Dota, it was not like that. This Dota, I mean, look, this map looks more like LOL. This new gameplay, it's more like LOL and team orientated. And that's something that you need to understand. If you are an old dog like me, you need to change like Admiral Bulldog, like fucking Poopy, like fucking Dandy. Because we all are old school, and new players of Dota 2, they will never know what is play old Dota. They will never know. The old Dota was more chess-like. It was not so much teamfight oriented. It was not much like a skill. The new hero, the Muerta, is more skillful. Like literally, you see that Dota is becoming a slower LOL, and that's because they need to appeal new audiences. And you, as an old player of Dota 2, need to change, because if not, you're gonna be making billies. You're gonna end up fucking your liver. Like who? Like these fucking Tetris. You might know how to play, you might know everything, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be a narcissistic prick that is stuck in your old ways, and that's just not good. That's just not good. And I'm sorry for this ass. I'm literally sorry for this ass, because this is the kid. Dude, this guy might be probably older than I am, but this guy, we need to put him like a count, you know, like a donkey's ear, send him to the corner and say, hey, that's the dumbass, because literally he's doing that. Too much Dota, everything excess is too bad. And to be honest, that's enough Dota for me today. That's it. I enjoy it. Yes, I kind of enjoy my Dota today. And that's it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stop the stream, and I'm gonna start streaming from here. But then again, what did we learn? Well, we learned that, yes, dude, you need to change. You need to adapt to the gameplay, and the gameplay is team oriented. It's you know, going with a team. It's just that, dude. You cannot like. again, man, L Fanning. It's going with the team. You cannot be a narcissistic anymore. You cannot just fucking go jungle and be a prick, you know. You cannot be a prick. Even if you are dying a lot, you cannot grieve. Even if you, because again, I think it was my Ember gameplay. I would die a lot, and I just recover. In this one, Earthshaker, I was doing such a bad job, but I just need to feature. I just need to be with the team, because I will do more as a fucking trash, like as a fucking trash player, very low skill mid laner, just making feature from far range, than that fucking Techis that is more skillful, but he was just killing one by one. He was just being not objectives, you know. He was doing other stuff that didn't mean Dota. Dota is kill the ancient, and that's what you need to do. And back in my days, Dota was more slow. It was more to the point, but in a strategy wise, like in this one is rolling, rallying, team fight, push, go, a snowball, even a snowball, you know. And that's it, dude. You cannot be such a stupid. Literally, you cannot. Stop being a stupid. I know it sounds easy to say, like don't fall into pressure or some bullshit like that, or don't let your ego be hurt. I know it sounds easy to make, but at the end of the day, play with the team. Dota is a team gameplay. Fucking everybody knows, the developers know that Dota is a team-oriented gameplay, and they will not allow you to. They literally will not allow you to be narcissistic anymore. It's just that simple, dude.
My sentiments exactly. I should say so.
Da, facevo maso.
It's literally oriented team play, dude. It's literally oriented team play. Okay.
Perdón, ¿qué dijiste?
I'm gonna restart stream. I'm gonna play something here, and I'm gonna masturbate to her body. Why? Because then again, I'm banned. She doesn't like me. I don't give a shit. I still can use her image to masturbation purpose, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. KEKW. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna throw the poison out.